Welcome to TacoTooTurnt, where I play every game I own.
Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution, and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the... Rodriguez will throw. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
This defense knew coming into tonight they had to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they are wasting no time. They get a sack on the first play of the game.
The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Makes the catch. It's Fry. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Walton. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Rodriguez will go up top. Quarterback moving. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys, these quarterbacks. It's not the first play you have to play.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on them.
Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Finally brought No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. He's open on the right. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
First down for the offense.
The short hands, it's Fry.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Firing to the right, complete. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Rodriguez will throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they
off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Walton. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Eagles. And And the Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rodriguez will go up top. Zings it complete to the right.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Makes the grab.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Cotton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Eagles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly on the move. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Listen, I wouldn't argue if they ran the football, but nice job by the QB understanding.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is where the pressure can start to build a little bit, trying to hold on to a 2-point lead, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. After giving up a score in that last possession, you just feel the sense of urgency now. It's really, really high. David, this offense, they've got to answer.
Yeah, but you got to remember, it's okay because I still got the lead. Now I just go out and execute, give it to my leaders, let them do their thing.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up.
Rodriguez will throw. Finds his tight end.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Snap in the shotgun. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught close to the marker. It's Fry. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cotton. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. A great catch and run for 6. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Fry. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Anderson. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rodriguez will go up top. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Cotton. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Got his man on the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the... Touchdown, Eagles! Fire! Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Eagles! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice job working.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Rodriguez will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Creates a little room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. That's caught. It's Fry. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. With the catch, it's Fry. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver?
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's
motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Looking for room at the 25. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
One thing this defense always...
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's got an open man. Oh, out of space. The tag. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to fire deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He'll pull it down and run. Open space at the 25. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And if your job is to irritate, to
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rodriguez will go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is
wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He lets one fly deep. Snags it. Touchdown, Eagles. And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And you knew this one.
There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Let's go. Rodriguez will throw. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. At the 45 on his way. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he got away from the knee, they had no... Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Off play action. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Quick strike through the air for the score. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Rodriguez will go up top. They've got the screen set up. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Trying play action. Looking to buy time. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Caught behind the line. It's Walton. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in.
Rodriguez will throw. He's going to take off. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Wants to go up top. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. And the Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Eagles want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's him in stride inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Eagles! Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield very late in the half. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The offense will quickly use a timeout. First and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Rodriguez will go up top. Finds his back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Anderson. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another first and 10. Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's...
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. The Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. New set of downs after the completion.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly,
turning it on! The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rodriguez will throw. On target. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. grab near the marker. It's Walton. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Eagles come to the line in the hurry up. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab on the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl